Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Cat.
It's the motherfucking Good Gas Podcast, the one and only.
Back again.
A slick and real in this bitch, man.
Any bitch.
What's up with y'all niggas, man? How y'all week?
Same shit, different toilet. I can't call it.
It's been a chill little week, man. Ain't shit really happened this week, so we gonna be in here talking shit about nothing for real.
Aliens.
You might as well get right to the shit, man. You want to give a background on the shit? So, this shit seemed like it came out of nowhere. They announced they was going to have like a, I don't know what the government call them joints, where they call them motherfucking ask them questions in front of the
Press conference? Or
it's not a press conference. It's basically like a Q&A between the officials and the nigga that they interrogated type shit. Because he's a whistleblower, basically.
Yeah, what do they call that? Where they just give...
It's not a deposition.
A platform to get that shit off.
Yeah, it's kind of a deposition.
It's not.
Is it even a
it's
court
kind
hearing?
of. Yeah, it is. It's like
hearing?
It's a hearing.
It's a hearing.
That's the
Okay.
word. That's the word we should use. It's like a hearing.
You really do be up there just talking and shit.
Yeah. So he basically he made a claim. This dude, Grouch, I think his name was.
Name Grouch.
Grouch, something like that. Something like that. Last name was.
And with an SCH or some shit like that. But yeah, he made a claim that he was privy to some things. Basically, he's seen with his own eyes a cover-up of aliens, UFOs. He basically said we've been reverse engineering technologies that we found from crash sites.
I believe
shit like that.
Believe that?
Yeah, I believe that.
This what
I don't believe him necessarily, but I believe that.
That's exactly what
I don't believe him necessarily.
What you mean you don't believe him? What you mean?
So look,
I don't know this nigga. Like
y'all already know I believe that aliens exist in the broad sense of the shit. Mm-hmm. Do I think they've been to Earth or are on Earth? I don't know. I don't really think so.
You don't think they've been here?
They've been here.
I mean, I think they've been here, but still
Easily.
here, I don't know.
Easily.
Still here, and we have evidence of it, is where I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's like, I don't know this guy, like you said. Like even if you got that title of official or colonel or whatever
the fuck do they be coming from?
Exactly.
Just pull a random person out in a suit and it's official.
You could just be getting tired of the fucking military and want a way out type shit. Like, I don't know what your motives is with this shit, bro.
But I don't want to discredit what he's saying, though. That's
For sure. And then
not discredited it.
That's another one of my things, though.
It's out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying?
If you want to be a whistleblower, cool. Do it the motherfucking Edward Snowden route. He fucking gave us everything. Gave us all the information. He ain't want no quid pro quo you do for me. I give you this information. He ain't want none of that shit. He ain't do none of this fucking, they ask a question and it's, I tell you behind the scenes. I ain't like that shit. Like, he was saying shit, but you really ain't saying shit.
But you gotta understand, y'all.
Fuck that, bro. If you giving us the information, give us the information. They got the cameras on you, fool.
Exactly.
If you really want us to know.
Ex-blackly.
All right, so that begs the question.
We gotta read between the lines.
All right, so look.
Ex-blackly.
That begs the question. What's your motive with this shit? Why you telling us?
I couldn't tell you that one.
And why you want to tell them but not us?
He told the press. What you mean?
That's what I'm saying. You tell the press you got this information, then you get the hearing.
What I'm saying is, if you expecting a motherfucker to get up there and drop everything from A to Z, you're crazy. It's never working like that. Even Snowden left some shit out. You know what I'm saying? He gave us as much as he could, but he left shit out. You know what I'm saying? It's impossible to get everything.
That nigga dropped video. Was that him? They dropped the videos of like military
shit
that was going on?
That nigga, I don't even. Is he still around?
He's in Russia, in hiding. Yeah, he can't come back to the country. That's some real whistleblower shit. Yeah. Put your life on the line for this shit.
Nigga want to risk his life for aliens.
Nigga, then shut up if you're not going to.
He told us aliens are real. I appreciate it.
Did he really?
Yeah. What the fuck? He got motherfuckers who've been denying this shit since their whole life. Finally, be like, well, the government finally admit.
He ain't showing
That's
me
my
a
point.
picture.
This is my point. Why does it take the government to tell y'all something real for you to believe it?
That's a good
question.
But he's the government too.
That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about us, the normal people, to believe it. I'm talking about him. I'm not defending him. I don't give a fuck about this guy.
Yeah.
For the normal people, you know what I'm saying? Why does it take a motherfucker in a suit in front of the press conference?
That's a good point, because if a nigga on the south side just be like, yeah, I see some aliens.
You're not believing this nigga.
Yeah,
you're not believing it. If your mother say, yeah, I saw aliens, you're going to think your mother crazy. If your grandma say, yeah, I saw aliens, you're going to think she crazy.
Yeah, if a nigga with a suit came to me and was like, there's aliens,
And now we all like, oh fuck, we believe him. It's
That's
crazy.
That is crazy.
Brainwashed, bro.
Y'all remember the Bob Lazar shit from like 2 years ago? Bob Lazar was the guy. He had the Netflix special. He went on Joe Rogan and all that shit. He basically said he worked at Area 51 and he had all types of evidence that it was aliens down there that they was keeping. Motherfucking, it was like an element or something that ain't earthly, but they was experimenting on the shit.
They had vibranium?
Wasn't called that, but basically. But he was exposing all this shit, and that shit, it went viral for a little while. Like, everybody watched this special, and then it died down. I think the same shit gonna happen, fool. I don't know what they distracted from.
That's my thing. That always happened with the whistleblower shit. That's why, to me, for some degree, people be like really losing their lives about this shit. I'd be like, damn.
You think they be getting rid of niggas?
In history,
if he comes up missing, then I'm gonna be like, oh, he might have been.
But the point I was making is like, damn, like most of that shit do just blow over.
Yeah.
Like,
why do you think this is?
Like
especially with this type of
shit.
Care. Like, this is like some earth shattering shit. So why do you think it is that people either
aliens,
joking about the shit? Hell yeah.
Aliens would have been earth shattering 20 years ago, 30 years ago. Yeah.
You don't think?
Now in this weird ass world we live in?
Yeah,
that's probably one of the most normal things to happen. Is y'all know aliens are real, right?
I think you would have that group of people that feel that way.
I'd be like,
but I think the overwhelming majority would lose their shit, especially like religious folks.
Oh yeah,
that's the
shit
people
like that.
Those are the people who would lose their shit because they've been so brainwashed and against it all this time.
Thinking we special.
The people who are gonna lose their shit are the ones who have been neglecting and denying that all this time. Their brain can't comprehend that there's another species of life that could be as intelligent as us.
My thing is always
human arrogance.
Yeah, numbers wise, it just don't make no sense.
The human arrogance in that, bro. There's nobody as smart as us in the universe. We already are dumb as shit as humans. Like, we don't like people because of their skin tone alone. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's another thing we could talk about too, because I feel like I kind of want the aliens to really exist in proof and shit, because I think it'd better the fucking Earth for if like after the Earth shattering revelation type shit. Once people like calm the fuck down and start actually thinking about shit,
create some common enemy type shit.
Yeah.
I don't really want it to be that.
I don't want it to be that. Even if it's not like on some hostile shit, it's gonna be like, oh, it's bigger shit out there.
Right. That should be the realization. Like, there are literally bigger and more advanced civilizations that we.
Because how the fuck can you look at anybody, black, white, purple? I don't give a fuck, and be like, that ain't a human. Once you know. These motherfuckers call themselves whatever they call themselves, and it don't matter what they look like type shit.
They on some whole other resources, domination shit. They don't give a fuck about no race.
And if it come to the hostile shit,
it better band together.
Hopefully it don't.
And if we don't, we doom, nigga.
Hopefully it don't go to no hostile shit. Because, I mean, my thing is, if it was going to go to hostile shit, it would have been that this whole time.
And I think that's part of the reason I feel like they haven't been down here, or at least showed themselves. And I think they think that, too.
I agree with that. Because the way humans have shown ourselves over all this
time.
Yeah, I hate motherfuckers to shoot first just because they nervous. Fuck.
It's going to be a triple threat. It's going to be blacks, whites, and aliens. We going to beef with everybody, man.
Just everybody beefing.
Stay with your cliques, man.
Like, we fighting for Earth?
We fighting for Earth? Bet.
Who get this shit after?
Get the chance.
Look, we would be wiped out.
That's why I don't want the hostile route.
Like, that's the fight. That's the fight. I'm gonna go that way. I say, y'all go ahead.
Y'all had that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm watching from the cave.
You know what I'm saying? Just see who make it through the end of this. Like, fuck.
Sad to say, fool. If it was some smoke with aliens, bro, we don't stand a chance.
Yeah, because I understand we already don't work together, and then their technology is likely more advanced. Let alone
if they can make it here,
whatever abilities they may have. Y'all ever watched the movie Life? We talked about it. The one with the little, like, they find life on Mars. It starts as a cell. Then they like put it in the Earth's oxygen and it starts growing.
That shit started whooping their ass,
man. And this was one of them. Like, it was just one of them motherfuckers. Like,
luck, man. Good fucking luck.
Yeah, I'll be traded that day. I'm sorry.
I would never be traded. What?
You be with the alien.
Dispose of his ass. Betray the human race? What are you gonna do?
They gonna annihilate.
All they gonna do is kill you at some point.
Yeah,
I feel like if an alien came to me with like a speech about how fucking humans don't like each other for real and we just a cancer to the earth and shit, I might look at that shit like, damn, you might.
Got a point.
And I already think we don't stand a chance. I might be like, look, just spare the ones that's not like that.
Can I point out that that's probably exactly what the white man did on the shores of Africa?
That's crazy.
On the shores of Africa, they did the same thing, and you niggas fooled it. You fooled it.
That's crazy. That's not the same. It's kind of a little bit the same.
Just a tad
It's
bit.
just a tad bit the
Fooled
same.
it. Goddamn.
It's not really the same.
I feel like they was probably offering niggas money. My shit is more
It's
so.
freedom and life.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't just off the strength that I think they'd fucking betray me after type
Where's
shit.
Atlantis? Can I? What y'all?
Them niggas like, don't bring that shit over here.
Yeah, niggas say over there, nigga.
I say this, I wouldn't help them, but I probably wouldn't help us either.
Yeah, I'm staying out of this one.
Once I see that the motherfucking Glocks and AIs and shit don't work against them niggas, then what you want from me after that, dog?
They dropped a nuke bomb and them niggas come back and
I ain't
shit.
got no fucking fighter jet. What the fuck I'm supposed to do?
So
just keep me out that
I'd
shit.
make a friend with an alien. That's the point you were making.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
So
say.
fold like my mother's human.
I ain't
bro.
fighting humans.
Like my nieces and nephews
I ain't
and
saying
kids
like
would be human.
take
I ain't
everybody but
fighting.
me.
Yeah.
That's why
I can't fold on the
I ain't gonna
human race.
motherfucking get behind our lines and do some janky shit. I ain't gonna do no shit like that.
I mean,
But-
they got a jersey and shit.
Shut the fuck up.
So wait,
They got
so the
jersey.
alien just show up, and you just gonna fuck with.
All right, let me ask you this.
Because I got family
If he
and
come
shit,
to you
but-
and you say, look, we going to the people that we think, you know, can re-civilize the fucking earth or some shit. And we gonna take y'all up to the mothership until this fucking war on earth over, and then y'all can come back down to rebuild type shit. Would you do it?
I'm grabbing the whole hood.
Yeah,
Hey.
I would consider that one. I would consider, because that sounds like y'all about to wipe people out, and my DNA would make it through. So
That sounds like diplomacy right
yeah,
there.
I would consider that one.
Wipe out all the racists
That
and
sound like it's
fucking
about to get a lot of
rapists and all the
wipe out,
wild
yeah.
motherfuckers, bro. Get them out of here.
Because you say no, you get wiped out, you kind of gonna feel like a dumbass. Like,
Like, damn, they really had them niggas on the spaceship, too. Last thing you see is them beaming back down and shit.
Nah, don't leave me. You gonna miss your flight, nigga.
Man, look,
damn.
we getting ahead of ourselves and shit. You knew we
It's
was gonna
fucked
get
up though.
into
You're
it.
gonna leave by all your people, but
I didn't say that.
a lot of people would do that though.
My people come
Nah.
with me.
My
My
people
people.
come
But
with
I'm
if
trying
they
to
give
get.
you that, what if they say nah?
It's
Oh,
just
the-
you.
Just you.
Yeah,
We
oh,
picking-
that's
What if they say
crazy.
we're picking specific people across the planet to take up to this ship, and everybody else gotta go.
You know what?
You gonna
I
go,
wanna
or
say
you
no.
gonna try to warn your people?
I'm definitely one of my people, but I
That's
might.
a wrap for
definitely-
you then.
But this the thing.
I mean, as soon as you warn somebody, they getting you up out of there. What you think this shit? Or
I
you
wanna
might
say no,
successfully
bro.
warn people. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't getting both. You ain't warning people
Yeah,
and going on the
yeah.
shit.
That's
nigga.
what I'm trying to do.
No, what the fuck? That's
I'm
not
gonna send their ass a
Send a
text and
text
shit.
while I'm walking to the shit and shit.
Meet me over here. Oh, y'all crazy.
I'm like,
Nah, because I
shit
want
about
to
to
say
get
I
real.
want to say no, right? But the maturity in me says if we all going anyway, somebody got to survive type shit, bro.
That's the logical. It's just fucked up to just leave everybody though. Like,
It's either that or fucking 3 billions of evolution comes to an end just because I want to be.
yeah,
Your whole
family
family
bloodline.
I gotta leave. Cause my ancestors gonna jump the shit out of me when I eventually die, nigga. And everybody that I left behind gonna beat the dog shit.
You couldn't tell us, nigga.
Yeah, you was a wild nigga, man.
They took my phone.
They
Damn.
could have went underground, nigga. Fuck.
Yeah, nah, I gotta take the L. Man.
I feel it. I feel it.
I wouldn't like it, but I would have to take the L. Yeah.
For real, I'd be like, why me, nigga? What
Yeah,
the
no
fuck you mean you
bullshit.
just choosing me? Fuck out of here. I ain't special.
No bullshit. What y'all gonna do to me?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't even trust it after that type shit. Like, who else you bringing? Like, what type of shit y'all got going
Who gonna be
on?
there?
Who gonna be there?
Because if they got me, some smart-ass scientists or some shit, like, what the fuck?
Nah, I might go.
Y'all want some music or something? I got the
They
playlist.
probably count you to repopulate the world. Adam and Eve theory. Fuck it.
Yeah, I guess.
Which at that point you realize you're just an experiment, and
we just talking shit for real. Because at the end of the day,
we just mixed like 50 alien movies in
in
one conversation.
Because I was definitely just thinking none of this shit matters until one of you motherfuckers show me a 4K picture, live video.
I need to see it in person.
That too. Put it in the Smithsonian or something.
Nah, that descendant and meet an alien, fool. I ain't
meet or see.
I'm not scared to meet an alien. I'm scared to meet one?
Yeah. I didn't know I was scared of it until I thought about it.
Even like, if it smoked you, fool, it's like, damn, like, that was some cool shit to see before you go. Like,
no, nigga. Well, I mean, I guess nobody else can.
First nigga to die by aliens, you going in the history books.
Like, yeah. It's an alien, fool. Like, you the fuck?
Nah, I don't want to take that L for mankind.
I'm saying as far as meet the joint. Don't get me wrong, fool. If you know it's some Alien vs Predator shit, they got them fangs. Yeah, obviously not. I'm talking more the ET type. You know
I was going to say,
like,
off this shit,
if communicate
if some shit just laying in your front yard and you outside and you just happen to be the first nigga standing there and they reach out and shake you.
And then rip your arm off, and then, you know.
See, he went the crazy route.
That's the crazy route.
I'm just saying, maybe they know that shaking hands means
cool
something.
The cool route, they might interact with you and shit.
You ain't going to at least test it out?
Fuck.
What if it's like Scary Movie 4 and they start peeing out their fingers and shit? Like,
see, it's too many what ifs, Mo. Like, I'm in the house, bro.
That don't make you want to figure it out, though.
Yeah, that's cool.
I've never
if it lands right on your front step.
I was always taught curiosity killed the cat. I'm trying to live.
I mean, as I see the shit coming down, I'm going to go get my gun. But
we some cool cats. Little cats.
And Jamie Foxx was right. Don't get in the creepy ass elevator.
Yeah.
Bruh. You would go, even if something bad happened, you going out as a legend.
I don't want
you went up to a fucking alien and tried to say what's up.
I don't know about that.
It went wrong. It went wrong as fuck if it killed you or some crazy shit like that.
Yeah.
But
I would keep
still
the
a legend,
distance. I want to see it in person.
I'm calling animal control.
You're not gonna try to speak to it?
It don't communicate.
No, it depends on the presence of this alien, bro. Like, if I'm in my front yard or backyard, some shit drop out the sky, and it's like a whole fog of smoke, and what comes out the smoke is E.T., I'm gonna be nervous as fuck. I
don't care what it look like, because it's a fucking alien. I don't know what it's gonna look like.
Is okay. It look like E.T. No sharp ass fangs or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's gonna reach out and grab you. Real cool.
Okay.
We communicate. If it drop and it look like alien,
it's kind of prejudice, don't you think?
Son.
So basically, you're saying if it's ugly,
if it got dreads and shit.
No,
who's saying if it's ugly?
No, that's Predator.
Okay, I'm about to say
Predator. Predator only attacked you if you was attacking
alien
something else.
Is the big head with the extra mouth.
With the extra mouth, like it can get your ass like a fucking scorpion. I don't know what the fuck they call that. Like a scorpion human. I don't know what.
What if it's that, but it's just talking a regular voice like, "Hey, how you doing?"
I communicate with it. Hey, how
you doing?
If the nigga speak English, I ain't gonna hold it. Okay.
Game last night. I would actually be cool with that, but I would be nicked off the simple fact this motherfucker bite your head
10-foot fucking alien.
Like, would you argue with that motherfucker?
Fuck no, you gotta get.
I would ask mad questions, bro.
Like,
where you come from? Which I eat there? Like,
if he can communicate in English, I might
mostly humans, but yeah, we try to stick to it.
This how I think about it.
Right? Vegan diet.
If we got the shit on our phones, like we can go to Colombia and communicate type shit. Why wouldn't they have some technology that they can understand what we say and then translate it back up? I
absolutely think they've been watching and studying us for, since we've been around.
Why not?
At least since we went to the moon.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they've been.
They were like, oh, these niggas think we bitches. All right.
They said sweet.
They think we sweet. All right.
My thing is, bro, we can get off this soon, fool. I don't think they coming down here because we are a species that will nuke ourselves, bro.
That's true.
We've done it before. And we got mad more than motherfuckers since then.
This is where you wrong. That's the reason they will come down. Our resources. Our resources on the planet. No, not to say it was fuck no, they're not Jesus. Talking about the resources on our planet. The oxygen, you know what I'm saying? The water, you know what I'm saying? The gold. Yeah. Not the value of gold, but the resource of gold. You know what I'm saying? The crystals, the diamonds, the minerals. But these are things that they might find use out of.
That's true. But I've also heard the argument from scientists that don't make sense because that shit is way more abundant in space.
But that's why I say find use out of. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say they would come here and need our shit. Movies depict that all the time. Like you got like a world destroyer and it comes and eats up all the minerals and shit. I know y'all seen that. I think Green Lantern or somebody fought something like that. One of them superheroes just had to fight something like that. But even the Transformers Rangers just came out. That's basically what that was. Big ass Cybertron Jones fake pretty much coming to destroy Earth and shit, take all the resources and everything like that. Pretty much that's what they depicted. They're gonna drain all our resources. That's the most value on the planet. If y'all don't know, it's not money. It's not
if you think that
cars.
For money,
it's not none of that. It is the resources, life. One, our human and animals. That's resources, and then the water, the air, the actual diamonds, and the other crystals out here. Like these are actual valuable things. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they would really.
Do y'all believe this nigga? There's one nigga that's talking to the government.
I believe certain shit.
He said they gave him credit saying he was a former employee and they let him talk. So I think they're using the figurehead to admit something that they've been wanting to admit for a while now. This is not our first time talking about UFOs. You remember they already confirmed. Yeah, they confirmed UFOs already.
Yeah, but that one's always like. Because UFO just means unidentified flying object, so they can always sit their hat on and say it's just some shit in the sky that we don't know what it is.
But this is the confirmation that aliens and UFOs.
I need a picture, dog. I need something.
They gotta prove it.
I need
every picture comes out
cut off hand, something.
See, every picture comes out like it's fake
crash.
though. Every picture seems fake, so it's like, could we really even take a picture?
And this is the last thing I'm gonna say on it. This just seems like a rehashing of everything that's been going on since Roswell, bruh. Ever since the first sighting, there's always been somebody coming out saying we hiding things, or they're hiding things, or there's something.
Well, before they weren't backed up. I'm saying by the government or the media. It was just somebody coming out and saying,
for sure.
The
government has always made it a point to deny.
Shit. This is them saying,
we at least want to know what you got to say, type shit.
I feel like this is them acknowledging this has really happened. He was a former employee. He said he worked at Area 51. This is a former government employee saying this now. Yeah. So they're giving him the platform.
But this is my thing. Then why is these government officials that's asking the questions asking so cluelessly then?
Because what world we live in? People still like they don't. Half of us don't believe it. Motherfucker, half of us don't want to believe it, let alone believe it.
But so you saying government officials don't know for real? Except
all of them would not. That's another thing. Okay, that's a misconception. Every person wouldn't know everything. Yeah. You feel me? That's a misconception.
Need to know basic shit.
Yeah, most of it, literally, all the conspiracy theories you think in the world, y'all, the entire government would not know about it. It would be the ones who participated in it and know.
True.
Like, that's just a conspiracy. Conspiracy 101. They should probably teach that.
Yeah. Everyone's the more people that know, the harder it is to keep it
a secret.
Yeah.
Just like fuck. That's just logical right there.
Well, we shall see, I guess. I'm sure there are more hearings and shit to come.
I say I'm trying to hoop with E.T. Like,
no.
If he could throw an alley-oop, help you and the ball float.
Anti-gravity alley-oop and shit.
Nah, I'm saying though, they could shoot literally from the other side of the court and drain that mother.
No one man should have all that power. I wouldn't trust him.
You wouldn't trust him?
I sleep with one eye open.
You haven't, like, he hasn't even been described what the alien looked like, I don't think.
I don't give a fuck.
He ain't said it was dangerous, harmful.
Unless he looked like Clark Kent, then I might trust him.
What?
So a white man.
You got issues.
I was saying,
because the whole time, I'm just thinking like some 4'11", 4'5" gray motherfucker. Yeah. And you thinking about white man Clark Kent.
Like he looked like a human, jackass. It looked like Superman. Like, if he was Superman, all right, that's cool. That's one thing. I'm not fucking with E.T.
You got some deep issues you might need to consider.
That's crazy.
You're so serious.
Because I believe...
We're literally not even talking about a human. We're talking about an alien
this
life
whole
form.
time I've been picturing the Lord.
I'm saying, it looked like Goku or some shit.
It could be anything in the universe. It could look like a plant. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not hooping with a
plant
plant
to a white man, though.
I went to what I would feel comfortable, a human.
Why you wouldn't say Bob Marley or something then? You a white man?
He's a human. Like, what the fuck? Bob Marley not a fucking alien.
You know the word human implies that, you're born on Earth, but we gonna keep it moving on.
I didn't know that. I thought
that was point that you could have created any visual out there for it to be comfortable.
And you went to Clark Kent.
Clark Kent is the one.
I think you fucked up by saying the white man version and not Superman. Because Clark Kent is just a white man for all it.
But he came as Clark Kent was a baby. Like, what the fuck?
Goku would have been a better one.
I said Goku. After that, nigga still like. But that's a white, I guess. Goku white too, I guess.
So, So were you saying that you would rather meet a Goku? Because Goku would beat your ass. You know that, right?
Yeah, but at least Goku wasn't on that shit. Now Radish was on his brother and Vegeta was on that shit. It was
exactly. So you would be comfortable walking up to a Vegeta ass nigga and get your ass killed. Just because it don't look
like a human, though.
But you wouldn't walk up to little 4-5 grade ET, though.
I'm not walking up to nothing gray, bro. I don't know, bro.
You're fucking racist.
I'm racist.
You're the reason they don't talk to us.
If you saying you want to walk with somebody that look human,
I would have walked up to John, the nigga from the Justice League, the Martin Manhunt.
Martin, you wouldn't?
Said you wouldn't?
He was that nice.
Just a green nigga.
He's a green nigga. I don't know, like.
You alright. I mean, you can't call that a racist. What is that?
You know, if you eat too many fucking carrots, you turn orange and shit. You wouldn't talk to an orange human?
No, bro. That's not real,
No,
bro.
it is real, nigga.
It's not real. That's sunburn or something.
Shut your ass up.
I don't even know how to address that, bro. Because, like, I'm still stuck on the fact that Clark
It could be
Kent-
a black dude.
Because why do you think an alien is going to
Look how
look
long
like...
it took him to say that.
I said a human, nigga.
Why do you think an alien is going to look or be human?
I said if it did, then I had no problem walking up to him. Yeah, it could have been an Indian motherfucker for all I care.
Nah, so you be comfortable with Clark Kent.
So you basically you're saying as long as they blend in with what you think is normal, you cool with it. You're a fucking racist, man.
I'm racist.
I don't know if it's racist or spacist or what, nigga. Man, look.
How would you think that would be an alien though if you saw that?
Well,
if they are real, you know you gotta get used to some different looking shit, right?
Hold on, bro. If you saw an alien and it looked like Clark Kent, that's to me in my mind. I'm imagining like a fucking agent out here or something.
Just a fucking human, and the nigga in a suit.
It's a person in a suit, right? Is that an alien or a person? An alien impersonating a human? That would be more scary to me because then you can shapeshift.
And he can whoop your ass. Like easily. Bloody pulp type shit.
I'm not fucking with aliens, period. But if I was, and
he gotta look normal, is what you say.
Yeah, I'd be cool.
But that's
fucking racist.
That's human shit.
Spaces. It's spaces.
That's what white people. Now, don't mean to go back to some corny just. That's what they ingrained in us a little bit, though. It is because when they whitewash shit, everything had to look like them. So even when we thinking about aliens, it got to look like Clark Kent. That's crazy.
Even if it is possible that they look like humans, but
it's
I
an
doubt
alien.
it,
but it's not even.
He's a Kryptonian. That's an alien.
Shut the fuck up. Let's get off this shit, man.
Yeah, let's get a new subject. That's crazy though to think that. I don't know. Man, I wonder how many other people in the world.
A lot.
It's probably a lot. Goddamn.
Why we on government cover-ups and shit? We can get this out the way. They say it's some officials trying to introduce a bill to stop government officials from trading stocks and shit, which is a good idea to me.
I thought they already weren't allowed to.
Hell no. What? That's the whole thing that the right say about Nancy Pelosi is that she be trading stocks and she got way more fucking money than a government official supposed to have.
Yeah. I feel like that shouldn't have nothing to do with it, you know.
Job title.
Well, I mean, it's not like.
I agree with this shit because at the end of the day, they have way more background information than the normal person would have. They are in the rooms with these business motherfuckers. They know what's going on with these businesses.
But when you invest in your stock portfolio, all you're doing is buying shares of a company and shit. So if you actually had to take that money and buy the shares.
That's another thing, though. That's a conflict of interest because you got vested interest in these companies, so you want to see them thrive. So you gonna push some shit over there.
That's the thing.
That's when shit get gray at.
If it's proven that you pushing shit to move it, that's different.
So they basically saying, let's nip that shit in the bud. And just none of you. It's like a football motherfucker saying you can't gamble. NFL saying
they catch you moving shit to shift the needle. That's the crazy thing.
So I'm with it, but I doubt if it get passed because I'm sure every single one of them motherfuckers some type of way is on that shit, bro. Exactly.
Yeah, that's another thing too. You giving them the power, they could just say no.
Exactly.
Right? They gotta vote.
Who's going to be the good guys in there to vote that shit in? Shouldn't be able to get this money. Yeah. Nah.
I can't fucking be up over there.
Mitch McConnell, man. A nigga went up there.
They clone.
So you trust Freezer?
He froze like a fucking
he's like purple or some shit. Nothing weird looking.
I would never trust Freezer.
That nigga say nothing weird.
Freezer look like he gonna do some fuck shit. I don't know. Freezer look crazy.
calling me monkeys and shit. Nah, nigga. Get out of here. Oh, continue.
I'm not gonna hold you. People call Frieza racist with that, but is he really?
Yes.
They were actually monkeys.
Well, they were apes, but it's a difference. But you were still fucking apes, niggas. Like, that's not really racist. I'm telling the truth.
It's racist because we know
It's like saying the
N-word. We know what it means in our world. You know
exactly.
But Goku, when they look at the moon, they literally
niggas turn into apes.
They ain't did that shit since season 1, bro.
That's because y'all cut y'all tails off. But y'all historically have been fucking monkeys and apes. So, Super Saiyan 4, you got the fuck.
Yeah, Super Saiyan 4, he literally turns into, which I feel like is some type of slave towards black people, but I don't know.
Look, if you want to call us the Super Saiyans, I'll take it.
I know what I mean.
I'll take it.
The whole Saiyan race, whooping people's ass. All right.
So he had a stroke?
I was about to say, let's get into Mitch McConnell ass, though. Nigga was up there, I don't even know what the fuck he was talking about, but in the middle of answering the question, he just fucking stopped.
Yeah, what y'all think that was? The vaccine?
Nah.
They clone McConnell.
Yeah, right.
Clone McConnell.
I think he's just an old fucking man with health issues, bro. I don't know what specific health issue this was, but that's definitely not
normal.
Yeah.
Because
it wasn't like I forgot my line and I'm trying to think of what I was supposed to say.
He forgot where he was at.
Yeah, the dude was in his ear talking to him like, yeah, let's step off, and he was still there with it, like
he forgot what's going on.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
Which bodes another question.
Why are these old ass people running the country?
Why do we keep letting these old ass people run the country? Because he's what, 81, 80? They just had a list up. I gotta find a list. It was just on Twitter. He's like 80, and you go down the list of like some of our most prominent. Literally, there's a couple ones there, 91, 92, 95. Like, why do we have all these old people running the cold country, bro? And we wonder why our shit is going backwards
81.
to when they were kids. 81. We wonder why all the laws they trying to pass is going back to when they were kids.
The heyday.
We gotta stop saying that.
Their heyday, I mean.
Yeah, but we us as a new generation, we gotta knock that shit down, bro. Because there was never no fucking.
You gotta get them motherfuckers out of here, fool. We need people with new ideas, bro.
Y'all realize the mind play,
shit.
That mind play, the make America great again, the take shit back to the heyday, the reversal of, I'm about to say Jim Crow laws, but the Roe versus Wade and everything like that. But even way down to the dating pool, where you got girls back when they were saying how like, oh, we not like our fathers and grandfathers, how it used to be. Everything is like a mind play to take it back. But the shit was not good back then.
You watch South Park, right?
Shit was not good back then.
Fucking member berries and shit.
Member berries, yeah. Shit was not good back then. Why do we do this? Like, I don't know.
It's because it's the nostalgia of the good times that blind you to all the bad shit for real.
We're going to talk about they clone Tyrone, but I wonder if that's a mind play, though.
Maybe. Of course it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Bruh, seeing Donald Trump do the Make America Great Again shit is more potent to me than a fucking politician doing it because he's a businessman. He knew what that fucking slogan was going to do. He knew exactly what he was doing type shit. He was playing to a certain demographic, and that shit worked.
But when you line it, like I just did a couple minutes ago, when you line it up with all these other factors that have the same almost interests,
doing the same shit, yeah,
knowingly or unknowingly, it's like, damn, like, you see the play. It's crazy.
I'm off unknowingly. All these motherfuckers know what they do.
No, I said unknowingly for like the dating pool. People saying, y'all not like
people
y'all
falling
grandfathers.
for it unknowingly.
Y'all not like y'all grandfathers. Our grandfathers, no offense to any of them still around, a lot of them were woman beaters. A lot of them were very nasty to their kids. Had separate families.
Ain't show no emotion.
Did no emotion. Some of them, the ones who were good to their family showed no fucking emotion.
And it ain't like these niggas was fucking rich either.
Yeah, everybody suffered. Like, everybody was suffering like shit. So, yeah, bro, I don't know, bro. Like,
you gotta stop living in the past, bro. It's no fucking way that shit is beneficial at all.
Shit crazy for real.
I wonder what Mitch McConnell gonna say after this.
Not a damn thing.
I've been wondering, like, since there's a minimum, and there's clearly a reason for the minimum age, like, you don't want nobody immature in office.
35 president, at least.
Yeah, I don't know the rest of the shit, but for, like, higher offices, there's definitely a age to the shit where, like, you need a certain amount of experience in this shit to even be considered for it. Why isn't there a maximum, too? I kind of feel this way with fucking driver's license.
I think 75. Over 75.
I'm with that.
What are you in public office for? You should be in your retirement years. You got 25 years left on the planet at best. Like, no offense. You should enjoy them years. Like, there should be other people running the country under 75.
The fate of the world shouldn't be in your old
And
ass, frail ass hands.
No, bro, what the fuck? It literally doesn't even make sense. Like, think logically. Think logically, right? I know we're talking government and all that. Took a major
Mitch
US
McConnell was
cities.
81.
Take it back to the tribes, though, bro. Like, you would have a chief elder, right? They'd be elder, 80, whatever.
But that's really just a mouthpiece for real.
Mouthpiece.
Give advice.
The actual ones running this shit
Is the young motherfuckers that's basically military age.
military age and actually strategizing and doing the right moves for the community, their tribes or whatever. So I don't know, the way we running this shit now is crazy. You think about it, like.
Yeah, that's a good way to think about it right there. Because at the end of the day, what that boils down to is it's being run by the motherfuckers that's really out here living it. So why not do that for societies and shit? Like 35-year-olds, I feel like, you know, can relate to the younger generation
And
at the same time the older
and they
type
understand
shit.
what's the right word I want to use? The needs of people going into their 30s, 40s, 50s. You understand what you're trying to set up. You're trying to set up housing. You're trying to set up stability. You're trying to set up, you know what I'm saying, economic. So many, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many different things. Family support, like so many different things. You're trying to set up positive things as opposed to someone younger, maybe more interested in freedom. You know what I'm saying? Freedom of choice. You know what I'm saying? Freedom of shit, speech, like things like that.
I feel
You
like
can understand both sides of the ticket, conservative and, you know what I'm saying?
we've been in a consistent fucking turning point in history, and I fucking hate it, bro. Like every fucking month, every week, every year is some fucking groundbreaking shit that's going on, and it's like, god damn.
I don't know.
Like this, a lot of the shit that's going on is going to have a lot of effects to the future, and it's
I feel like we broke something when Trump was in office. We broke something. And
2016 is definitely when it got a little fuzzy
shit
out
went
here.
off after that. I don't know.
Oh man, are we off the serious government shit, kinda?
I think so.
Any words for Mitch McConnell ass?
Get well soon, I guess, or retire.
It be like that?
Nah, not like that, but not seriously.
Yeah.
Like, if your health is
For
an
your
issue,
fucking health,
for your
yeah.
health. If your health is an issue, like, yeah, like.
I feel that. Well, while we on old people, I kind of didn't even want to put this on the list, but we gonna fuck it. Let's talk about it, bro. The person who gave Michael K. Williams, you know, the actor Omar from The Wire and shit, overdose. The person that gave him the drugs was arrested, and it came out that he's a fucking 72-year-old man. And I think this is like a perfect segue from Mitch McConnell ass, because this is only 9 years from 81, where Mitch McConnell is. Why the fuck are you 70? They say he's in a group of 4 drug dealers that's all around his fucking age. And that shit had me fucking...
He had a ring.
72 and you still in the streets?
Hey.
Selling bullshit?
Oh, well, yeah.
This can't be what the game's supposed to be, fool. I thought you're supposed to be way out of that shit by 72.
Never had an exit strategy again.
Kids and grandkids, and you still...
I mean, you seen...
I've never seen
old
this.
mafia movies, bro. You
Yeah.
seen them, John. It's some old gangsters now.
Yeah.
So
I feel that, but was they doing the work like that? Was they the ones?
Hey.
72 is crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's wild ass age.
I want better for us is why I think I put this shit on the list, fool.
Yeah, I feel that.
Any of my men listening, fool, if we in our 70s and you still trapping, I have a problem, bro. We gotta talk.
You can't tell a man to make money.
yeah.
He be like, shit.
If you still doing that shit at 70, you ain't made much
You
money.
ain't made much money.
That ain't true either, but
Not necessarily, but goddamn, give it up, dog. Find something else.
Yeah,
Like you just
supposed to
said, you
retire.
supposed to be in your
You supposed to
retirement
retire.
age. Why the fuck you still in the streets like this?
what else we got?
Craziness, bro. People was mad at Ice Cube
For what?
doing a press run with the right wing.
What?
He went on shows like, or Tucker Carlson don't got a
What the
fucking
fuck?
show no more. But he went everywhere, basically. He's doing interviews, Big 3 season coming up. Postseason, I think, coming up.
Right.
So he's doing a whole press run, but he just happened to go to platforms that are known like Fox, shit like that.
He just be promoting his upcoming season.
Yeah.
Which ain't nothing wrong with that, because this is what he got to do.
Oh, but, these places will ask you bait and ask questions.
Okay.
Which they doing.
What was he asked?
Let's see. He had a comment that basically Obama didn't really do nothing for the people.
I did hear that. Man.
Shit like that.
He thought he was gonna be the one. All that shit.
Yeah. Not much has changed. I thought this guy was going to be the guy.
Mm-hmm.
He said something about Black Lives Matter not improving much for the community. And people basically felt like he was going on these white platforms, shitting on it. Yeah, shit like that. I didn't see a problem with it.
You can't even speak your opinion in this world. I swear to God.
I'm confused when you said that was like wrong.
He didn't say anything wrong, bro.
Yeah.
But he's going against. In people's eyes, he's going against
black people on white platforms, which we
kicking
also,
black people's back in.
Yeah, which I mean, technically, bro, he already put in so much work for black people in a sense.
He could say what he was.
Yeah, he already was putting in work back with NWA. He was doing that. So now in his older years, if he make a comment,
it's like telling the old dude that was out Selma, he can't say he don't like how this generation handle shit. Like, nigga, what?
Because sometimes I don't like how this generation handle shit. A lot of us don't. Come on, y'all.
Not to compare Selma to fucking NWA, but y'all get what I'm saying. Y'all get what I'm saying.
Martin Luther King looking at your ass right there.
That's why I had to say that.
We got to get past that point where we so sensitive about people's opinions. Bro.
Yeah.
Like, opinions are like assholes. Everyone has them. Everyone has.
Man, if you got a wild ass opinion, that's one thing.
Yeah, but
just
to me, bro, if you have a
ass-
wild ass opinion, bro, if that opinion is something you don't agree with, what is stopping you from switching to something else?
My thing has always been, you can have an opinion on anything, except when you're like wrong 100%. If you just factually wrong,
I think that's cool. You can tell someone they're wrong, right?
But they can still have their opinion.
Who the fuck in the world job is it to go out and say, wait a minute, you got to correct your opinion today, sir?
No. What I'm saying is like,
what job is that, bro?
because people will try to put the word opinion on some dumb
right.
shit. Like, people will put, in my opinion, 3 + 2 = 17.
Yeah, you can say you're
fucking dumb and you're wrong. But you can have your opinion.
You see what I'm saying? You're just wrong. Like, at the end of the day.
Nah, then you can't have your opinion. When you say some shit like that.
No, you can have your opinion.
I feel like that, but you got
anybody.
Yeah,
you can't teach kids or some shit.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
You can say it all day, nigga. If anybody listen to you, she be like, that's just not 17, fool. Like,
yeah, but also letting that shit fly is why we got motherfuckers out here to think they know more than motherfuckers that know type shit.
Or it's acceptable.
Fool, that's everywhere in the world, bro.
And I'm putting
that's a fucking problem.
That
is the fucking problem.
And we are starting to put into that shit. Check them niggas.
But you gotta understand that you can't go one-sided with that, because with that logic, then you would say everyone in the medical field is always right, and everyone who's a patient is always wrong.
No,
that's not true.
Right. You right.
That's not true at all.
Yeah, because that's not factoring in people biases and shit.
You see
like
what I'm
that.
saying? Like, that would not be a correct statement in no way, shape, or form. So,
That's true.
like, you could say someone does, you should listen to them and take their opinion because they went to school for it. Yeah,
but that's my thing. That's the difference between, like, you can't have an opinion on a fucking fact. 2 + 2 is 4. You can't say otherwise.
fact. You can't
like
say,
that.
no, I think 2 + 2 should be 5.
Yeah,
you can't do
but
that.
when it's like gray area
You know
and some
what I'm
shit, yeah, have all the opinions you want.
I hear that.
Yeah.
Or opinion on a subject.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. Like you just said, you can't have an opinion say 10 + 10 is 21. No, nigga, it's 20. You know what I'm saying? 10 + 10 is 20. Alright, cool. I get that. I get that. On a fact. I got you. Got you. Which I want to talk about they clone Tyrone at some point, but we can keep it.
We can get into it. Yeah, we can get into it a little later because it's another topic I want to get into with it too. We can talk about your man Elon and shit. Fucking, fucking some more shit up.
Look. I was only rooting for him in the fight, and once I seen Zuckerberg like really was on that shit, I backed out. I took my money out there. Right? I was wrong. Okay, if that's what you want to hear. I was wrong.
I'm so tired of people thinking this man is a genius, bro. And I'm sure he is smart in some ways, but
I mean, he's a billionaire head of a tech company.
Yeah,
he's definitely
he's a genius delegator, bro. You know that's what I give him.
We're not saying he's motherfucking Albert Einstein.
Yeah, he's not the one building the rockets. He ain't the one building the Teslas. He ain't he's just the head of that shit. Now, with that said, he's now the head of fucking Twitter. And I swear he doing everything in his power to fuck this shit up.
And I do not understand why, bro. Twitter's probably the most successful social media platform. I know you would give it to Facebook. Cool. Twitter to me is the more popular.
Give it to Twitter,
yeah. Twitter's the more popular. You know what I'm saying? Because Instagram and Facebook, they're successful, but
in their own right.
In their own right. People, like, the more I would say, I don't want to say popular people, but he gets what I mean. Twitter is more of a...
It's more live type shit.
More live.
Twitter is the club. Fucking Facebook is like the afters at the at the diner type shit.
You called it Olive Garden? What the fuck was that?
Nah, because I mean, you get people thoughts on Twitter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You hear what they talk
Facebook
about.
is just like you post your pictures, give them updates here once in a while.
Instagram, you just post your day throughout the day, which is cool. It's cool, but
I had a loss what we was talking about.
Yeah, let's
Twitter. Yeah. So he did the stupid ass limit shit a couple weeks ago. That damn near fucked Twitter up forever type shit. They damn near lost people to Threads, which is interesting because people ain't been on Threads.
I think they didn't really about to lose people to Threads. People would love to do that, migrate, but as soon as Twitter gets back to normal, they jump right back to it.
Right. Because as soon as the rate limit shit ended, I was definitely back to it.
Right back on Twitter. You know what I'm saying?
But
rate limit, that's the thing. If he gives people a reason to not fuck with Twitter. Like, as soon as you charge people,
some shit like that.
As soon as you limit shit, as soon as you start doing that,
people gonna go. Yeah.
I don't get it though, because Twitter is something that's easy, bro.
You really don't gotta change much, fool.
You could improve it.
Improvements, yeah.
The edit button makes Twitter almost untouchable.
But he put that behind the paywall type shit. That's behind the paywall. You get Twitter Blue, you can edit whatever the fuck you want to.
Exactly. I'm not paying for no social media, bro.
Facts.
Like, you don't have 50K followers or more. What is your use of paying?
I would rather just see mad ads than
I took the ads.
I ain't gonna say mad ads, but yeah.
Not mad ads.
Mad ads is crazy.
Like Times Square.
Yeah, let me not get a nigga no ideas.
Fuck that. Nah, cause you gonna get off that too. You already gonna stop fucking with it. That's like them little websites you go to when endless ads pop up. First thing you do is
straight off that shit.
You don't look at none of that shit. Right out.
So this week it was he wanted to change the name to X. I don't know if he's still doing it because my fucking icon ain't changed, but Twitter's new name is X. What y'all think about it?
I ain't mad at it as long as it don't get all weird.
X is dumb. What's his obsession with X?
Yeah, we're still gonna call it Twitter.
He named his child X.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was some long ass shit, but it started with X.
No. But
like just the letter.
He had a business proposition.
They said years ago that he tried to change PayPal, I think it was, to X.
Yeah.
What the fuck is his obsession with X? There's something wrong with Brian. SpaceX. Ain't it a Tesla Model X now?
Yeah.
And then why you keep recycling the same shit? Give me some new bars.
Nah, that's just one line. Go-to.
Give me some new shit.
That's that shit. Nah.
If he tried to change Twitter to some sweet sound and shit, I like it. I don't know what you would change it to because Twitter just works. We tweeting, like, shit just works from the beginning type shit. What the fuck would we call it if it's X? Xing? I'm Xing?
X.
Yeah.
Hell nah, man.
You still call that shit Twitter.
Yeah, he be on X, bro.
It's still gonna be Twitter. The logo just gonna change.
You could have just, if you so obsessed with X, you could just throw an X at the end of Twitter. Put a fucking Twitter X on the logo. Yeah, Twitter X. Fuck it.
Twitter Plus.
Twitter Plus.
Everybody else does. Yeah, everybody got plus. I'm multiplication, nigga.
Leave it as Twitter, bro.
Look. Of course, that's what I say too.
It's not the Washington Commander situation where the name was offending anybody.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And that's
the
my
bird
thing.
community was mad as shit over here.
No one upset about Twitter. Guys.
That's my thing with him, bro. This shit is purely ego driven. For we like, I didn't name that shit Twitter, so I want to change it.
I feel that. I just spent a lot of money on this.
Fuck no,
bro.
You're ruining a. Okay, let me say it like this: if you buy Apple, you don't go outside and change the name from Apple. You leave it as the successful brand that it already
the shit
was.
done built billions off of Apple, and you gonna change it?
Like people,
I
like the
bought
whole world knows it as Apple. You're just gonna change it just like that on the way.
I bought it, Steve.
I
Jobs
bought.
The
bought
only
it,
time
though.
you
I
change-
bought it as some ego shit that's gonna
Yeah.
fuck the company up,
To
and
me-
what you
to
bought
me,
ain't gonna be worth
The
shit.
only time you change your logo is if you're still in your startup phase, or like say you've been going for a
You can
while.
always rebrand.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying right now. That's literally what I'm saying. You rebrand in your early stages. You don't buy an already $1 billion company and rebrand. When you're still under like 100,000, you're under 50,000, you're still trying to figure it out. That's when you consider rebranding. And you know what I'm saying?
Buying PlayStation and then naming it some
Yeah, you
screwball
don't-
or some
yeah,
shit like
you
that
don't
is
buy-
crazy.
You don't
like,
buy Microsoft and rename it Bone. Like,
nah,
leave
for
it as
real.
Microsoft. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Sounds sweet.
I don't know.
Shut
Like,
the
I mean, they
fuck
bought
up.
T. You know, it's different for the only thing that's different for the cell phone companies, cause they you know what I'm saying, T-Mobile
Mergers and shit.
That's a little different, but we talking actual brands. You're not gonna buy Nike and just get rid of the name Nike. Like what the fuck?
Shit don't work for years. What are you doing?
Yeah.
And your fucking shareholders probably won't let you anyway.
They
But
probably won't let you. That's a brand That's a brand recognition. You know what I'm saying? Like people know it as Nike. You change the name, people not gonna recognize it off rip. It's gonna say some name in the store and people gonna walk right past
like, what
it.
the fuck is these fake ass Nikes?
Yeah,
That's what they gonna say.
That's exactly what they gonna think. It's the knockoff of Nikes. They gonna want some shit that say Nike because Nike is what they grew up
It's
with.
built their fucking brand for so long.
You see what I'm saying?
Elon, stop fucking up, man.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say on that. Just leave that shit
Seems like
alone.
you say this a lot.
a whole fucking
Yeah,
lot.
actually has. This year, this nigga been tripping.
Uh,
They shouldn't have forced him to buy the shit, but that was his fault. Fucking
yeah,
player.
yeah. You should have never made the offer. Just
That
talking
nigga
shit.
Jack said shit.
See, you say you want to buy it, eh?
Bad, huh?
I've been trying to get this shit
Yeah.
off for years. They've been talking all types of crazy shit over here. We can get into the movie now. I think it's the good time.
Dun, dun,
They
dun.
clone Tyrone.
So if y'all seen it,
No.
stop capping. Bitch, I just watched it. I watched it 4 times. I think I watched it 4 times now. 4 times watched it with his ass yesterday. What y'all think?
I think this is my personal opinion.
If I haven't seen it, it came out on Netflix over the past weekend. I think everybody should go watch the movie, especially every colored person. So watch it.
Alright. I think it was a great movie for one. I think it was a mix of black undercover brother and motherfucking Get Out. It was like it was a serious movie, but it had its funny moments. It didn't have too many funny moments, but like it had a lot of subliminals in that joint.
It's a black exploitation.
It's funny you say Get Out. I didn't see much Get Out. I seen more Matrix.
No, Get Out because everybody was in the trance. Remember Jamie Foxx was in the club. He kept
I think
dancing
more
in the
Get Out
circle
with
and
the
shit.
message still had it.
Hypnotism
You
and
know,
shit.
the
Hypnotized.
Undercover brother had like the funny quirkiness to it, still had the
Yeah.
message. But Get Out got that underlying message. That joint definitely.
Yeah, it was like a mix.
It feel like a Jordan Peele movie type a little
Yeah.
bit. You know what I'm saying? Which is great. That's not anybody.
Some Groundhog Day kind of too.
Yeah, to me, a little bit of Black Dynamite, a little
Yeah,
bit.
a little bit of Black
You know what I'm
Dynamite.
saying? Like that's what a black exploitation film is. That's to me, that's one of my favorite genres. You know what I'm saying? Black exploitation. A lot of people might find them corny or whatever. They just, but nah. If you really
I feel
think
like
about them jumps,
This is more like this may start like a wave of new black
black
exploitation type
Hopefully
shit.
it does.
This shit legit more so hit for our generation, so I feel it.
Yeah.
I fuck with the movie.
Well, let's break it down a little bit.
I was glad that the message of it wasn't like ham fisted, like they just forced it in there type
Like
shit.
clones.
They just let you. They had you along for the ride, and they let you make your own mind up type shit.
Yeah. Let's say for me, honestly, similar to what you just said, they let you make your own mind along the way. That was a big part of it. You got to pay attention to some things to catch everything, but they do set you up for that perfectly. Even the simple fact that little things. Jamie Foxx, when they found the powder in the lab, the fact that he just tested it before he knew what it was, some cocaine shit. You know what I'm saying? He just get the giggling and shit. He realized what it was off rip. He realized it wasn't coke, but
He still took it.
he done already took it. You know what I'm saying?
You know what the chicken shit reminded me of? fucking hip hop fried chicken, bro.
Yeah.
Cause what the fuck is
And
that
Popeyes.
shit they sprinkle on their chicken?
Yeah.
Popeye shit is just naturally good.
But even in the background, they had Louisiana hot sandwich. So there's certain Jones, you know what I'm saying, intentional.
But like that powder on the chicken shit is crazy. At hip hop chicken. And I don't know what it is, but people love that shit though.
Hip hop chicken crazy to me, fool. Cause y'all seen that Jim and Clan, they bought the Planet Fitness, and all of a sudden the hip hop pop up in the same parking lot. Like,
you go work out and come get this.
You watch that clone Tyrone, do you think it's some shit like that? You be like, damn.
What do y'all think the overlying message they was trying to get off of?
It's a whole one.
Don't be brainwashed.
Well, how we're under the influence of mind control, just being influenced. Two, the clone thing is not that they literally have clones. It's that how we all kind of copy and paste monkey see the monkey do out here. Think about it.
Falling into the same stereotypes,
same stereotypical traps. We all fall all across the country for real. And that's why if you notice, it's in one city. And at the end of the movie, you go all the way out to LA, and it's
like a different type of dude. It's a different culture, but you really the same
shit,
nigga for real.
The same shit. Hey, my favorite. What I say at the start of the show, right? Same shit, different toilet.
Yeah.
Fool, it's the same shit, different toilet. Fool. And okay, let's break down some of the shit. Okay, the chicken made everybody real laugh and giggly. Everybody, they couldn't control their laugh. The perm made them real docile. You know what I'm saying? Going to church, the religion made them obedient. You know
One of my favorite parts is like the Groundhog Day feature of it. Him going to the fucking corner store every time, get the fucking lotto ticket, the Rellos. He walk outside, talk to the motherfucker. And the old dude, he sound like he saying some crazy shit.
He said it,
but whole time, everything he said in that movie was some potent shit to pertains to the story. He ain't not a wasted line.
Not one wasted line, fool. It sound like he a drunk wino. Everything he's saying is like a riddle. Every single line.
The only time I saw him was when he helped him with the church joint, and he was like, "Yeah."
He was outside the store every time he came outside, and he said something
to
him every time.
And he knew too. He said, "Got that new Cosmel, young blood." He was like, "Greater is greater," you know what I'm saying? Like he kept saying something to him. When they went to the joint and they lost and they changed the joint, what did he say to him? You lose always. You know what I'm saying? He had a message for him every single time, fool.
And that shit is crazy because if you grow up in our neighborhoods type shit, like you always know you got the, the old dude that probably been there for a while. He might be under the influence of some shit.
And every once in a while you hear him say
still
some
learn
shit.
some shit from
him.
Yeah,
every once in a while he say some shit. You like, yeah, man.
It was a lot of shit in there that like only we would catch. Probably like if other audiences, let's say, watch this movie, they probably not gonna catch everything and like it, but. It ain't for them, so.
Whatever happened to his mother? I know he went in there. She was
that was a mind control thing. Fool. Maybe she never existed. But if you get to matter of fact, if you get to the
he's
end
a
of the
clone.
movie,
First
he's a
of all,
clone. He's a clone of the scientist guy. Then that's really him. He cloned himself as a part of his whole operation.
Younger version
of himself.
I remember.
So that means his real mother probably passed away.
A
but he
long
had
time ago.
Remember, they on the body, on the mind control. So he had his clone under the routine, but he never goes in the mother room. You know what I'm saying? He just knock on the door. Hey, mom, you hungry?
Like, no, I'm good.
No, I just ate. Whatever she said. You know what I'm saying? So he just keep it moving. That routine. Now you realize how a lot of people run a similar little routine. You never even really think about going to check on your peoples and little shit like that. How do you imagine that? Fool, you so caught up in your routine that you never even really go inside
Open your fucking mother door.
You never. You know what I'm saying?
You know what it had my mind on before he opened the door? Y'all ever seen Psycho? The end of Psycho and shit. It's like, cause the whole time you thinking he got like an overbearing mother and shit. He be talking to the mother and all that shit. But you finally go in the room that the mother's supposed to be in. They turn the chair around and it's a fucking dead body and shit. Whole time he be dressing up as his mother. It's just some psychological shit. He's the fucking mother whole time. Yeah. But so that's what I thought he was gonna bust down the door and there was gonna be some shit like that. Like he crazy as shit, but
I thought it was gonna be somebody pretending to be the mother. But damn, the speaker was
fucking speaker was crazy.
Speaker is crazy.
Spoiler
the fact
alert.
that everywhere, if we spoiler,
spoiler alert.
That's on y'all because y'all kind of a week late. We give y'all a week usually to check this shit out, but this is the fact that everywhere they popped up at, everywhere the elevator was in, everywhere the elevator was in the trenches, fool.
Yeah.
You know what line
that shit was in the trap
fucked
house.
up, but it stuck with me.
What?
fucking Kiefer Sutherland talking to the black girl and shit. And he was basically saying, like, you don't wonder why we clone the pimp and him? And he basically said, motherfucker, you a dime a dozen type shit. Like, I could get one of you anyway type shit.
Yeah.
Like, damn. Oh, that was...
But
that was
that's
motherfucking...
You gotta... That's something that us in our community don't comprehend. We're so ego-driven now. We've been telling ourselves we're highly valuable. And we should, with confidence and, you know what I'm saying, self-esteem reasons. But logical in real life, we gotta be real with ourselves on some shit, my nigga. Like, but to somebody else, you disposable on a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? So, you gotta be real. You feel me?
It's definitely one of the movies you gotta watch multiple times.
Yeah, definitely. I watched it 4 times, and I'm not tired of it. Other people have told me I'm gonna make them tired of the movie. Listen, that's you. This movie is the type of shit that like it make you think, it make you curious and shit. Cause like
Netflix be hitting sometimes.
Yeah, man. This is a hit. This is definitely a hit. This is
better than Bright.
Yeah,
way better than Bright was horrible.
Way better than Bright. We got more. It's so much you can still talk about it. But
while we on entertainment though, I want to get y'all opinion on. I don't know if y'all even be noticing this and shit.
What y'all rate the movie about the same subjects?
Yeah.
What y'all rate the movie before we change subjects? What's the rate? One scale of 1 to 10?
Only watched it once. 1 to 10. I'll probably give it like an 8. It ain't like I was sitting here picking holes in it and shit. It was a good story. Yeah. Kept me entertained for 2 hours.
Okay. I'm giving it 9.5, 10, but not the gas.
I could be swayed to a 9.
Because so much to think about it. Yeah. Once you go back, because you see the movie and you see what they put in front of you, but you gotta think about what the shit really mean, and then you kind of be like, damn.
Second watch, I'll probably be on a 9.
Little shit, bro. The fact that all the cars in the setting felt old, but the music and where everybody moving was today. Yeah, it's like how our hood.
Even the Jamie Foxx character felt a little throwbackish,
but Fontaine character felt today. Mm-hmm. You see how they did? That's a thing. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole little message behind that shit. You go out shit right now. You got a motherfucker that's still stuck in the 70s. You got a motherfucker that's still stuck in the 80s. Mm-hmm. You got a motherfucker that's stuck today. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all in one. We stuck in a round and round type of situation here, fool. And then what the song was when it was coming out the club. Remember when they came out the elevator?
Oh yeah, that was another song. I like that.
The DJ switched to the mind control music. The niggas the round and round jump had everybody doing this.
Spinning around and round.
Everybody just started spinning.
Even the fucking pimp nigga stopped and started doing that shit.
Everybody started spinning. It's messages in that jump, fool. If you don't around the mountain, that's a cycle. You're stuck in cycles. Spiritual people love talk about cycles. That's one of them right there. You stuck in a whole cycle. They got you doing this little shit over and over again.
And obvious that music can do
that. Real quick, you just talked about how he kept going back to the convenience store every time. Mm-hmm. That's a cycle. Yeah. Going to bring that back to that.
And he kept doing the scratch off, but he had to take a different one.
Stuck in that routine. Mm-hmm. You feel me? What's the message of the song? Circle, round and round. Cool. You just brought up the music, right? When he was on the ground, the two niggas in that joint, they was playing trap shit. Like some push shit or whatever. He was in that joint brawling. Mm-hmm. He switches some Janae Aiko.
And they stopped.
I need a hug. Nigga hug him and shit.
Yeah.
That shit mind control, bro. Like that shit really influence how you think. Like
that's the small shit like that is what makes the movie so good though.
Yeah, that's why I gave it 9.5, 10. It really, if you're not just being just shallow about it, you know what I'm saying? Like
I'm glad we talking about this shit because it's definitely segues to the next joint because. I don't know if it's that people watch TV and movies different now. Like, everybody's a fucking critic, literally, type shit. But people been tripping on movies and shit. Like, it don't even gotta necessarily be a movie that's good type shit. But it might be like a 7.5 or 7 movie type shit. And people would just find a way to bash the shit instead of just enjoying TV and movies for what the fuck it is.
People's always a critic. People want to be critics.
It's a fucking movie at the end of the day.
If this came out corny, I would be a critic. Yeah. I really like
Bright.
Bright is corny as fuck. This joint, I really like this movie, fool. This is a good movie.
Going on Will Smith.
No, it's not Will Smith.
It's not Will
bro.
Smith.
It's the
that
concept,
movie,
bro. They didn't even have they
Like
used aliens to represent black people.
I was about to say, remember when I said this movie, the message didn't seem forced or ham-fisted in? That shit was obvious from the first fucking line, fool. Like, come on, what we doing here? Yeah. They didn't even put much thought into the magic. They was just trying to force that shit. Yeah. Anyway, that's a whole other movie.
It gets corny quick. This is a good movie. This is honestly a great movie.
And this takes me to my next topic. I don't know if y'all seen it. I don't know if y'all like keep up with the MCU and shit. But people are turning on the MCU like shit, bro.
For what?
The MCU being Marvel Cinematic Universe and shit. All the movies that people be geeked for.
Why they turning? So Marvel, by the way, is all the Avengers and everything.
From fucking Iron Man to the most recent shit, Ant-Man and shit. Avengers and all that shit in between. It's the Marvel Universe. They are turning, of course, it's America, on some racist shit. Marvel recently been putting out a lot of content that has black leads,
as they should.
Foreign leads. Because, first of all, if you into comics has always been inclusive in a way type shit.
Always.
Back in the day, they might have crossed some lines type shit, but it's always been we're including every ethnicity. It might be a hero of every ethnicity. It might be a villain of every ethnicity.
If you read the rumor, the Pulse of America for the last 5 fucking years or 10 years, we've been pushing for more black content everywhere.
So
somebody
recently,
fucking
no, but that's not the people that's complaining.
It's the other ones.
It's the other ones, exactly. Fucking Nick Fury is just leading a fucking show.
I guess we shouldn't even be surprised now. We should just not give a fuck.
Yeah,
we
that's
knew
basically why
we was going to complain.
Like, but they putting this shit into movie, being critical of the movie. When we really know what it is, but they putting it into.
It's like them criticizing the Little Mermaid. It's like you ain't have no problem with the movie. You just want to not like it.
They mad they making female fucking characters. They mad they making fucking LGBT characters. Like, y'all just mad because they being inclusive, and it's a fucking comic movie, bruh. Why y'all even taking this shit this serious? First of all,
yeah, but what is your problem with inclusion?
They mad they doing Miles Morales.
Why you? That's my thing. Why are you upset that someone has the opportunity to see themselves on screen? You already have.
Yeah, you got many of it. You got many of it.
So many representations since the fucking 20s.
And we had to watch that shit and enjoy. Peter Parker been white for fucking 50 years, and we had to like that shit.
I haven't talked to Superman. I wouldn't trust Superman. Fuck.
Man, that's crazy.
Fool.
Real shit.
Real life saved everybody.
Real life.
You would have to see that to trust it to me.
Nigga, he could literally just bust your ass.
Yeah, he could.
Nigga, you just gonna trust this nigga like it's nothing.
Yeah, I'm not with. Okay,
you ain't seen it? Maybe because I seen the news. The Omni Man.
Get back into that.
I done see Omni Man and all that. So nigga.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't trust his ass.
Just trusting Superman, nigga. This real life, not comic book Superman. Like real life, real world shit be going on.
If he look like a human,
I don't know.
But yeah, man, motherfuckers is taking these fictional ass movies way too fucking serious, and I need people to just chill and either watch the shit and enjoy, or don't watch the shit. Or watch it and shut the fuck up.
Watch it and shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, watch it or don't watch it and shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
Matter of fact, if you watch it, you ain't got to shut up. Do what you do. If you don't want to watch it,
then just don't watch it.
Just don't watch it. Shut the fuck up. Like, what?
And that's the thing. These motherfuckers say all this shit and then watch every movie. Shut the fuck up.
But it's like someone, okay. What do you expect everything to come out to be catered to you? That's what the notion is. Mm-hmm. They want everything that gets released in the theaters to be catered to them. If it's catered to anybody else, it's a problem. Mm-hmm. You know how illogical that is when there are billions of people on the fucking planet?
Exactly.
Like, there is not one demographic. They will never, like, it's literally, the fact that they tried to do that for white men is crazy. So they had to include white women off the rip. So you don't even realize how far that was. Then you had to include, you know what I'm saying, us. And you had to include other races as well because there's so many of us out here. How illogical is it to try to just limit something to just one?
I think it make me madder with the Marvel shit because there's years of source material, bro. Like, they just going with the source material and making some changes. But most of that shit been there since the 60s, bro. It is what it is, fool. They've been progressive, whatever y'all want to call it, progressive, woke, whatever word you want to attribute to the shit. Comics been that for a minute, so it's like, get over that shit.
Stan Smith was,
Stan Lee.
Stan Lee.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of fucking what's the American Dad shit?
Hey, that's funny. But yeah, man, like,
the only thing
get
I
over
didn't
that shit.
get, did you see the last Doctor Strange movie?
I did.
When they introduced Shorty with the powers.
She can punch a fucking hole through.
Yeah, they made her gay. I didn't really understand.
Gay in the comics.
For real?
Yes.
I'm like, what the fuck your sexuality got to do with you saving the world? I'm like,
That's
what's
a-
the
no,
ass?
that's
Characterization.
Yeah, it matters. That does
I didn't
matter.
know that.
I feel like when they're changing it, that's
Yeah,
where it
that's
gets a
when
little
it
off.
gets a little
But when they're
forced.
And I think she come from a world where that shit is.
yeah,
She had two mothers,
Yeah.
so it was
Yeah,
normal.
she
to
comes-
her.
that's-
yeah, she comes. That's literally her upbringing. It's like Wonder Woman. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's
Exactly.
I was like, what the fuck is sexuality? Man, whoop some ass. Go out there.
I don't even.
B-side.
Did they make that clear in the movie?
Yeah,
Oh.
she had a girlfriend.
See, I don't even pay
But
much.
is that? But see, that's something I don't.
Yeah, I don't pay attention
I'm
to
paying
that.
attention to the
But
story.
they
Like,
emphasized it.
who's the villain? What is that motherfucker doing? How we gonna stop him? That's what I be caring about. I don't care about who they fucking. Like what the
No, that's what she said.
But that's like with Miles Morales, you gonna be mad because his mother talking Spanish and his father black. Like, come on, yo. You can't like.
I didn't know that though. I didn't watch the comics again. Shit, I thought he was all black. Oh,
Nah,
I
his
I
mother's
felt betrayed.
Morales, nigga. What you talking about?
I thought he was Dominican or something. My bad.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. They did try to give him a /black/ Spanish name. They
Yeah.
did try to like give us. They tried to give us 2 for 1.
He
Right
slid that shit in there.
there. They did. Miles Morales. They tried to give us a little 2 for 1.
Yeah.
I don't know why he took his mother last name, but you know, it's
No,
another.
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Roll with it.
Yeah.
His last name Johnson.
Yeah.
His daddy black. Nah, hell nah.
That's funny as shit. What we got next? Yo, that's stupid.
Stupid as shit. You need to watch the movie again. You gotta watch that shit.
We could get on sports, I guess.
What you got? Bill?
Nah, let's talk about you saying Sean Payton today. That nigga went at the Broncos coaching staff
This
from
nigga
last
started
year.
tripping.
That nigga said basically
He did coach now, ain't he?
Yeah, that nigga said they was some shit last year. I don't know what they was doing.
Nathaniel Hackett.
Yeah.
That's what he said?
Yeah.
Oh, he's talking about the former coaches.
Yeah.
Okay.
That nigga was basically like,
As he
last they was some shit.
It was some
last year.
shit.
That was crazy.
That shit made no sense why that shit was not working last year.
He said everything. He said I found out everything they did last year, and we doing the exact opposite.
We doing the exact opposite.
Fuck them niggas.
It had to be, bro, because you got Russell Wilson. You got who was they running back?
It was Melvin Gordon.
Melvin
and
Gordon
somebody
still a
else.
solid running back, and they
Yeah.
had 3 good wide receivers and a solid defense
And a tight end.
and a tight end. It made no sense why the Broncos was that shitty last year. But that should be feeling like some setup shit, bro. Some rigged. I don't know, bro. That
Or
nigga
the
said,
coach is just that fucking
Or they
bad.
just that bad.
Yeah.
Like, how do you get an NFL job if you that bad though?
Cause they be
Crazy.
I feel like people underestimate the jump from coordinator to head coach type
True.
shit.
No, what happened was I remember what happened. What happened was they tried to get motherfucking Aaron Rodgers, but they didn't end up. They ended up getting Russell Wilson,
Oh,
and
so
so they hired Nathaniel Hackett to lure Aaron Rodgers to come to the.
that wasn't his guy, so he
Yeah,
ain't
that was
really
his guy. And,
That's
and-
my biggest problem
Yeah.
with the NFL. Just because somebody's not your guy, don't mean
You just phoned
rigged-
it in.
You rigged the
Yeah.
offense to y'all some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
that.
crazy.
Think about that,
You
though.
got fired immediately.
Like, I keep making this whole episode been a lot about racism, bro. Because you don't get Aaron Rodgers, the talented white guy, you get a talented black guy. You like, I don't want him, and just rig the offense to be trash.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that a notion in this country for so long? Why
White
do you not want to be
mediocrity.
successful with what you have? Like,
white
this is crazy.
mediocrity.
Now you got Sean.
Yeah, like, you would literally you would rather be mediocre. Mediocre. Just fuck me up. You'd rather be mediocre instead of actually. You got literally Hall of Fame quarterback, like I said, all-star running back, 2 or 3 all-star receivers, and a top 15 caliber defense. And you tell me you couldn't do nothing with that shit because you don't like the quarterback.
Niggas could barely score a touchdown. That shit was bad.
They rigged. They wanted to try. I feel like they be trying to rig this shit to get Russell Wilson out of there, but it backfired on them. That's what it seemed like.
Russell Wilson didn't help himself last year either. Let's remind ourselves of that.
I'm wondering how bad this. If Sean Payton come in and say, "Yeah, I'm coaches with ass," I'm like, they don't do that though. You know what I'm saying? They don't come in and really bash the former regime like that.
Like shit.
For him to say that, they really.
Y'all was really on some shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like They don't really bash the former. They just come in and do their job.
Players probably telling it all and all that shit. Like, yeah, this shit way different than last year.
We actually got to practice.
We had to really do some shit. Fool. Like, yeah, that's crazy.
He said, "Fuck you, mean we actually got."
You got plays, a playbook? Oh my god!
He just said, "Go out there with 7-on-7, nigga."
He told us
that
nigga told us have fun every huddle.
Have fun.
Man, y'all know what to do.
Play your position. Let's go get this win.
Yeah, nigga, I don't give a fuck.
Receivers like, what route we running? Route?
Nigga said route.
Just get open.
Nigga hike. Nigga
Run.
What else we got?
While we on sports, we gotta talk about Bronny.
Oh man,
that shit was crazy.
Okay.
They say Bronny at practice, USC practice, had a cardiac arrest / heart attack. They worked on him there, got him to the hospital. They say he's good now. I think today he actually went home, so it's a good thing. Clap it up for that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Shit crazy though. 18 years old.
Y'all think?
I know what you about. I
don't want to be that guy, but I gotta be that guy. I think the vaccine has anything to do with this.
I can't say no.
It could be hereditary. It could be something in his family line.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
But
as far as LeBron James,
what that mean?
We've not seen.
We haven't
seen any.
At the same time,
what about LeBron James' father?
I'm saying we haven't seen any.
That's what I'm saying. You're not wrong, but that's speculation. But it's also,
you know what I'm saying?
But
you can't just pull it out there and say they got family shit.
They've
saying
they saying these vaccines though is causing heart problems. Is why people was making that leap. Like it ain't a far leap because before any of this was happening, people have been reporting having heart problems since the vaccines. That's why people making that leap. I don't know. Can't call it.
Yeah,
just like I don't know if that's the case. I don't know if that's the
case. With you being an athlete, because
you're exerting your heart.
You're exerting that shit. You running. Your heart's gonna be pumping a lot faster anyway. So if that does cause something
that puts a strain on.
I don't think people should be trying to shut people up for questioning if the vaccine is hurt. Because a lot of people want to be athletes. You don't want that to cause a health issue for you if it is.
And on the other side,
that's irresponsible just because you want to quiet people about the vaccine.
On the other side, I did see something that said heart problems are the leading cause of death in high school athletes type shit.
Yeah,
so
crazy.
It's two sides of the same coin. Who knows what the cause of it was? Just glad he's still here. Yeah. They say he may be able to get back to hooping, but I'm sure that's not on their mind right now. Yeah. Yeah, get well soon.
Get well soon. That's that. Yeah.
Shit is crazy.
Because at 18, it's just something you're not used to.
Not expecting.
You're not expecting. You're not used to seeing. It's literally in its prime.
Just getting started.
Yeah, just getting started, getting ready to go. So, yeah, that's crazy.
DeMar Hamlin made a comeback, so I'm hoping he can make a comeback.
Yeah, it just we know that he's already trying to climb his draft stock. He's been trying to improve his draft stock. Yeah. So this is very unfortunate. Like we saying, praise for the best. Absolutely.
Yeah. All of us here play some level of sports, so you definitely understand.
You get it. Yeah, you get it. It's serious.
You got any more sports? No.
You said something about Bill, but you ain't gonna get in the bill.
Oh, I think it was just delusional, man. I'm not giving him let's
get into it. Cause look, I do have one of Son's jersey, just coincidence, Charles Barkley jersey or whatever. Let's get into it real quick though.
He keep coming up with these wild ass quotes, bro. I don't know where he pulling this shit out his ass. This week it was, I want to get back to being one of the best two-way players in the league.
Yeah, but I don't know. We're talking about Bradley Beal, former star of the Wizards. I know who Bradley Beal is. Cool.
You wasn't never a two-way player, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like, listen. We understand we not NBA players, and that's where they're going to go. We are fans of basketball. Bradley Beal was an elite scorer for us.
Yes.
Very good scorer. You know what I'm saying?
Score from anywhere.
Defensively, though,
record-wise,
we not about the cap, bro.
Record-wise, what?
He's the best scorer.
He was a great scorer.
Great scorer.
Great scorer.
Can't take nothing away from him on the offensive end.
I will not take nothing away from the scoring aspect.
That's one way. You got that down pat.
That's one way.
That other side.
The other way, bro. Unless you talking about passing or something, nigga. Like,
I can't think of a game where I was like, damn, that nigga strapping shit. It wasn't there.
The Elite Two is not there. When it was you and John Wall was the Elite Two.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's not even to shade him. You know what I'm saying? Because I fuck with Bill with his team here, definitely. It's just, we're not going to cap.
And if we, let's not
I
compare him to John Wall.
I wish he would have said I want to become an elite.
Exactly.
I would have much rather preferred that.
Because when you've been watching him for the last 10 years and he say some shit like this, it just sounds fucking crazy. Because even when John Wall left, you lost your best fucking perimeter defender. And it was your turn to step up. Your defense wasn't there, Brody.
Yeah, the defense was not there.
Dropped 30 a game. Love that.
He was the main one. Russell Westbrook was rocking the baby.
Yeah, bro. Like,
when he was going against him, you know what I'm talking about? Like,
love the 30 a game, but that defense was never there, fool. So I don't know what he talking about. Last week, what was it? He said some shit about, I heard the Suns was going to trade for me. And I was like, that's crazy. Why would they trade Devin Booker? They wouldn't. Not for you, ever, in life. Wouldn't even consider it. Hang up the phone if anybody fucking even suggested that shit.
He had a string of weird comments. I don't know.
And then you was controlling the trade. So fuck
DC?
up.
When they was here, like, they wasn't saying none of this shit. They leave, and all of a sudden...
I'm putting basketball players on the level as rappers with the line shit, fool. They just say whatever fan base they want to hit type shit. If I'm with the Wizards, I'm going to let the Wizards... I want to be here forever. I want my jersey in the rafters.
No, it's not even that. You just wasn't saying these type of statements. These type of statements was
that. You ain't want to be the best two-way player when you was here. You ain't want to put the Birkin on defense. Like, we've been saying the same shit. The turnovers, you ain't want to work on that.
Man, I don't know. I don't know. I'd be befuddled.
Now that you're going to be the third best nigga and the pressure ain't on you no more, now you want to be the best two-way.
Like, I'm all fucked up with the Wizards right now. Even with the organization and with the former players. Because you got to think about it, bro. The way these motherfuckers, the last 10 years seem like a waste of our time.
We last in the power rankings.
Gotta be. Who could we beat in the league right now? Like, unless Poole, Cool, and Tyus Jones just be really high offensive efficiency.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Like, offensive efficiently, hopefully they just gelling. Other than that, we don't stand a chance.
I'm hoping Jordan Poole is 30 a game. Kuz is somewhere around 25.
Yeah, 25.
And then we get help from somewhere.
Yeah. Like, fuck,
you
bro.
got Pool Boy and Jacuzzi. There you go.
Until they do that, exactly what I just said, that's exactly who they are.
I'm going to hope the Dame trade go through with the Heat. I'm going to just fuck with the Heat this year if they get him. Other than that, I'm fucking with the Wizards, but yeah.
Y'all going to have great draft picks.
Are we? We did not get a top draft pick yet. All we're going to have is our one for next year. Do we even have it? Do we have our draft pick? We do.
Should.
10 years ago, y'all got John Wall.
You got to understand what my issue is, okay, this whole tanking strategy, all these fans saying, yes, we finally tanking. We're late.
I don't think that's what we doing.
No, there are certain fans, certain media personnel geeking that we finally blew the team up. Thing is, my issue with that is it was not done correctly.
It was done
and
too late.
It was late. Yeah. You didn't tank when it was a chance to get Wemby or Scoot or one of the Thompson twins.
We have no clue who we would be tanking.
We have no idea who we're going to get in the next few years. And what's going to piss me off the most, they're probably going to go foreign again. They're forcing this fucking foreign shit instead of getting a homegrown elite talent.
All you need is that one foreign nigga, though.
No, the fuck you don't. We just had Porzingis. I don't want to hear that shit. Fuck if we drafted him or not. We just had Porzingis, fool. Got rid of him. I don't want to hear that foreign shit no more, fool.
I give you that.
Give us an elite fucking talent. I don't want to hear no foreign shit.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to force no more overseas nothing. No offense to none of them, bro.
Since I've been seeing like how players feel about the Wizards, I'm not surprised nobody wants to come here. We're looked at like the Clippers type shit.
Yeah.
We're a laughing stock.
A laughing stock of the league. Like,
I don't know if fans realize that, but in the league, that's how we look.
I was a Heat fan. I only started fucking with him because I like how John Wall and Bill was playing.
Lakers.
You just picked the winningest team in whatever sport. Shut up.
Hey,
you don't know struggle for real. You don't know struggle for real.
Literally, Cowboys, Lakers. Hey. When the Saints were good, he was dick riding the Saints.
Yankees, nigga.
Yankees.
That's
like,
crazy.
Look at this nigga, bro. It's Uncle Tom. No offense.
That's crazy.
All offense, guys. All offense, guys.
That's crazy.
What else we got, man? Shit, rest in peace to Sinead O'Connor. How about that?
We should have started with that.
Yeah, we probably should have, but I didn't want to start too sad.
Put me on game. Put me on game, cause I'm a little less knowledgeable. I know a few things she did, but you gotta put me on game.
Ja like a legend, bro. I ain't gonna hold her. She made music like back in the days before our time, obviously type shit. But really, that's not what she most known for. Fool. In like '92, when the priests and shit there was allegations against Catholic priests that they was touching little boys and shit like that. She went on SNL, I believe it was, live doing her music and shit, and at the end of her performance, she held up a picture of the motherfucking Pope, ripped that motherfucker up, threw it at the camera type shit, and basically she was blackballed since type shit.
And you know what's crazy, bro? Was that same Pope that was caught on some actual shit? They actually.
I'm not sure, because that's been revealed more recently, I think.
Okay.
But
yeah, we said that was back in '92.
Back in '92, you know, they was covering that shit up for real. They was just moving priests and shit instead of actually disciplining motherfuckers. So it was definitely some dirty shit going on, and she was bringing light to that shit. And damn near risked her, not even damn near risked her career for that shit. Yeah.
Rest in peace to a goat. Just for that alone.
Shit, she even motherfucking the year Public Enemy boycotted the motherfucking Grammys and shit because they wasn't televising none of the hip hop. They wasn't televising none of that shit. Boycotted that year.
Because the '90s is different. Like we kind of thinking from a today mindset.
Yeah.
She was doing this in the '90s, so whole different ball game.
Yeah, them not televising hip hop shit show you like the times they was living in type shit. But they was boycotting, wasn't there, and she, you know, she had the haircut. She died. They logo into her head and shit and support type shit. So she always been a rider, fool. So you know, I had to throw on her list. Rest in peace to her. Fucking legend.
She tatted Public Enemy.
Not tatted, but died in her head type shit.
That's fire. Huh.
Real live ally. That's the type of shit you want from them type of people.
Thank you for saying that, because that's an actual ally. What he just said is that they banned hip hop. You know what I'm saying, from being performed.
Or wasn't showing it love.
It wasn't showing it.
Yeah.
She came out there with a Public Enemy on the side
and
of her
support
head.
type shit. Like, yeah, y'all probably want to invite them, but I'm here type shit.
A lot of people would not understand. Even people some people our skin tone wouldn't comprehend that. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop is bad. They be right along with it.
Like, oh, they invited me. Fuck it.
You feel exactly. They wouldn't even
That's
think
exactly what it would be.
They invited me. Fuck it. They wouldn't even think to put a little stamp to say they should be here
little
too.
penny. Like, you could do anything. But,
a shirt, something to say they should be here too. They wouldn't even think of that.
Like Tony Yayo always talk about Eminem wearing the free Yayo shirt at the Grammys and shit.
Yeah.
Like small shit like that. Yeah, exactly.
Because, but a person who is on the outside, bro, they should belong there. They know they should be there. It's just the person on the inside being janky and shit. So if you got on the inside, you know that.
Show a nigga some love, G.
But that
ain't nothing wrong with showing a nigga some love.
A shining beacon, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody don't get the ticket, you feel me? So you get to be that beacon and say, yeah, we here, you feel me?
Yeah.
That's dope.
And it ain't like she a fucking rapper or R&B artist and shit. She ain't have to do that. She could have blind eye. I don't see that shit. What else we got? We should have talked about this. Let's stay on music. I can get back to that weird ass shit. I put this on the list because this like an ongoing conversation with us and shit. The AI music shit and how it's using people's voices and how it got positives and negatives type shit. Beanie Siegel said he wants to use the shit to do his voice because, you know, he got shot like probably almost 10 years ago now, yeah. And his voice ain't been the same since type shit. So he want to write the raps, use the AI shit to use his voice from back in the day. And
shout out to Beanie Siegel. That's the first instance of somebody we feel like
will use the power for good.
But I wouldn't say it that playfully, but yeah, actually find a beneficial way to use AI.
Oh yeah, I fuck with it. And if it's fire, I'm listening to it. Shit.
Man, because he's creating the bars, he's just dropping it in his own voice, old voice.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, that's fire. Yeah.
One of the, like you said, though, one of the more positive uses for this shit that I've seen. I ain't mad at it at all.
That's literally like, say, a former singer who kind of lost her voice. She's able to rewrite some new shit and drop it. Or he, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty dope.
Without just writing it, having to give it to somebody.
Yeah, and we know a lot of people wouldn't like it because it takes away from the art of it. But as far as them releasing work, it's dope. It's cool.
And if it's one of them, like, expensive as AIs or something, it might sound exactly how you Might not be able to tell until he told you type shit.
I mean, if you're the person who like actually appreciates live singing, I mean, you're not going to hear it. But if you're just a fan of the music, you're not gonna give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? You're a fan of the song.
And that shit, Benny Siegel 11, so he should be able to get his money.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Anybody that was out 90s or before,
early 2000s,
anybody out around that time and before, fool, you got the AI opportunity to get, like, not even relive some of that, but to get some of that shit off again. Yeah, fool, because they weren't getting paid right. Shit, the laws was differently. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a whole lot different. So they coming back and re-dropping some of that shit, I'm in support of that. You feel me? Like, that's actually, like, that's probably the best way to use AI. For real.
Because I just keep looking at this next topic, man. Did y'all know McConan started that gay shit?
What?
Club going up on a Tuesday?
This is a direct quote from him.
What? Oh, okay.
He said, I started that. This is a direct quote from him. Okay. He said he started that gay shit. I'm assuming he meant,
what?
I'm the first nigga that was openly gay in rap, but he said, I started that gay shit.
Got the club going up on a Tuesday?
Yeah, him.
Motherfuckers really be industry plans, man. It's crazy.
Nah, I think he just a victim of the fucking OVO train.
The who train?
OVO.
What you mean by victim of it?
He dropped that song with Drake, signed to OVO, and he got put on the shelf.
Yeah.
And you ain't really heard from him since until he say some crazy shit like this.
But
he's not wrong though.
What?
He was the first nigga to come out.
He definitely was.
Lil Nas X wasn't the first.
He was not. Yeah.
McConan was.
He was, and he stamped that.
And he kind of got people stopped listening to him because
I don't know if I'm wrong about this, but Tornado, what's Frank Ocean, right?
He's not a rapper.
Not a rapper though.
Okay.
It's a little easier to get that off in R&B.
Yeah. He's the first rapper.
I think I was still credited over there for real. But
I mean, maybe it helped people be more open to. Nobody knows if he's really. I think he married type shit to a woman. He just be saying he's a fucking troll.
He is a troll.
Like the shit he did on Funk Flex is crazy, but he just saying shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so he's right, but it was just a crazy ass way to say it. That nigga said I started that shit.
Yeah, why is that something to hang your hat on?
I'm patient zero with that shit. He's crazy.
Godfather. If it wasn't for him,
don't drop some music and get the fuck out of here, man.
I don't know if I want to hear that shit now.
I ain't listening to it, but
that shit crazy. After watching that movie for certain shit, I'm not listening to no more, bro. I'm not trying.
The mind washing music.
Hey, man, that shit fucking with your head.
How many times y'all shower a week?
At least every day. At least every day. Sometimes twice or every once in a while you hit 3 times a day, but not really. Maybe
according to the some dermatologists, they say you should only shower 2 to 3 times a week.
That's crazy.
7 days in a week, you should only shower 2 to 3 times.
What is their reason?
At least once a day.
They factored in shit like the fact that your body has a natural biome and you don't want to scrub that off every day because it's supposed to protect you with harsh chemicals that's in the soap and all that. That's basically that.
I feel there's some truth to it being harsh chemicals in the soap.
That's the only push.
That's all I got for you.
That's all I got for you. Hey. Oh man, I don't trust the soap either. But,
2 to 3 times a week is crazy.
It's crazy.
Like I said, once a day sounds good to me. At least, like 2 times a day, really. But you know, if 1 time a day.
Sound like Ashton Kutcher made this shit.
Whoa.
I could be wrong.
Al Roker ass was up there shocked, like, huh?
Al Roker, then him and Mila Kunis come on and say they shower like.
No, Al Roker was up there shocked, like, nigga, I shower every day. What
no, not that. No. I'm saying
Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah, they say they don't shower, but like once a month or some shit. Yeah,
that shit.
That's nasty, bro. There's too many germs out here to not be washing them off.
That means if you walk up to the motherfuckers on any given day and just do this, some dirt will come
something gonna come
That's
up.
Crazy.
Yeah,
fool.
something gonna rub.
Nah.
That's crazy. It's gonna be a layer of something on top of it.
Or if you do this behind their ear.
Oh,
fingers stink like
inside
shit.
Inside it gonna stink like shit. Belly button probably smell crazy.
Whoa, that is wild.
You gotta wash all that. You know how many people probably even know they gotta wash that? That's
you
crazy.
move in with somebody and they only bathe 2 to 3 times a week. What you doing?
I'm out. I'm moving in. What the fuck?
Like, you don't know until you see
it's no way.
around there for
There's
a week
way.
type
I
shit.
had to smell something. They cannot cover
Nah,
that
I
smell
mean,
that well.
the 2 to 3 times
that
might be the 2 to
strategic?
3 times they see you a week
that-
type
it's that
shit.
strategic that I
Yeah,
ain't seen.
I might shower every time I come see you, but
Hopefully I'm not on the lease so I can get up out of here. Nah, bro, cause that's crazy, bro. Like,
2
you're
to
not
3
even
times
showering,
a
bro.
week is crazy. Yeah,
Cause what do you? Cause if you're not showering, are you changing clothes?
I would assume.
I would assume.
But that's nasty.
Putting your
man.
stinking ass in some new clothes is crazy.
Yes, like you just took a shit. Literally, hopefully you shitting every day.
my
So
God.
if you're not shitting every day, it's a health concern. You know what I'm saying? Like not washing is what's nasty, but if you're not, you know what I'm saying, using the bathroom, something wrong with the system.
Changing drawers after you done shitted is crazy.
Yeah.
Without washing your ass.
Crazy. Crazy.
And are you wet wiping or is it a dry tissue? Because the dry tissue ain't getting it
I don't
all.
even know.
You don't.
Everybody bird bath here and there, bro, but
You know
to
how
do that shit as a routine is insane, bro.
you know how people say, "Oh, I'd take somebody on the first date to the pool," type shit. What I be wanting to do with motherfuckers? Get a white towel, some alcohol, just rub the back of their neck. That'll tell you everything you need to know
It would
about a
tell you
motherfucker.
everything, most of everything.
If that shit come off
They
brown,
ain't just been there working with it.
Yeah.
They ain't got no excuse.
why did you come see me with this shit on
We
your
not,
neck?
cause like we not like high school, right? Where you know what I'm saying, you're a kid, you still learn.
Third,
hygiene.
second period gym, you gotta go the rest
You know
of the
what I'm saying?
day.
You gotta learn all that bullshit. 7 a.m. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You a kid.
Oh, niggas just spray the axe over top
feel
of gym
me?
class.
We motherfucking adults. Adult world.
Can't
If
do
you
that
ain't
shit.
shower before work, or at least at night before work, so you ain't funky, you know, at least
Mm-hmm.
do that. If you ain't shower after work or something, and you go out to the club, like if you know your shit rocking,
You just walking around with it, fucking.
come on, bro, you gotta wash up real quick, bro.
And that's why people don't do the outside clothes on
Hey,
the
look,
bed.
y'all know me, right? What's the one biggest pet peeve people got with me, fool?
Safe.
You be taking fucking forever to come outside.
I know what
And
I be
it's
doing.
always, I'm in the shower.
I
Yeah,
be
I know.
in the fucking shower, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to a nigga, bro. Like,
You hop in that motherfucker like 30 minutes
I
early.
get a little earlier, but
The
I
fuck
do
you
not.
singing in there and
I
shit.
hate coming out the house funky, bro. I'm a grown ass man, bro. I do not like coming out.
And
rocking.
niggas ain't small either, so you
Yeah,
definitely
we
got
big,
yeah.
bro. I'm like smelling like ass, smelling like onions and shit. And then the worst is that little mixed smell. You don't even know what to call it. Like, nah, bro. Like, I'm not doing that. Wash, bro.
This not on the list, but I also seen a study that said if you hold your farts too much, it like absorbs into your blood cells and might come out your
mouth.
breath. Yeah, that's crazy as fuck. And all you women
gas,
that
so
hold
if you
farts
think about
around
it,
niggas,
Nah, if it's gas, so we only got 2 ways
yeah,
to exit.
exactly. So if,
think about
if it don't come out,
It's gonna come out.
stop holding your farts around your man. I
Girl, you
guess.
better nah, just step off it. Hold on. That's what I do. We be out having a whole conversation. I walk down here, come back.
When we was young, me and my
Hey.
brother definitely do that shit.
I'm
Like,
saying,
don't fart
though.
in my room. Go
Yeah,
stand at the door. and shit.
Walk out and come
Yeah.
back. Bitch. Look, that ain't that
Matter of
hard.
fact, walk down the hall and come back
Real
a
shit,
couple
though.
times. Don't bring it in here. either.
Don't trail it.
Yeah.
Walk a little distance. Take a lap. You know what I'm saying? Take a lap break.
Hey.
Real shit though, bro.
Now this is the crazy shit I said I should have put with sports, but I didn't even think to because it ain't. It said kids are abandoning regular sports for hobby horsing.
What?
You know what hobby horsing is?
Horsing with hobbies?
That little stupid ass head, the horse head, like a stuffed little horse head on a pole.
Just
Remember
put
them
it
ducks?
between your legs. And
Yeah.
What type of weird, what?
I struggle with that because you call that.
you watch Bob's Burgers?
hobby horse is what it's called.
Fucking Tina went to the fucking horse camp and shit, but she didn't want to ride the horse for the last test, so she just imaginary did the shit. It's this, but with the fucking horse pole thing.
Yeah, it's literally just a stuffed animal.
And you realize hopping over obstacles and acting like you're riding a horse, but you're not doing a physical activity of actually riding a
Yeah,
horse.
and you watched? You didn't see the video. It looked
The zestiest little shit.
Stupid as fuck.
The zestiest little dumb looking shit,
Because
bro.
the kid is actually walking like a horse instead of actually riding a horse. You know what I'm saying? It makes no fucking sense. That's
What is this world?
What
coming to?
athletic ability does we need to do that? Like, that's why I
I
didn't
keep
put it with
telling
sports,
y'all.
because what is it?
Have y'all not watched Idiocracy? You need to watch this movie. On who? That's not some shit you watch on that TV.
Yeah.
On who? That little TV screen.
Just riding a fake horse.
A fake
and
horse.
shit.
Like, that's one of the dumbass shit that was on the little lawyer screen. Like,
Who signs their kids up for some crazy shit? You know, little Billy not athletic, really. Let's sign him up for hobby horsing.
But if you're not athletic, ride the damn horse.
Learn how to do the shit. Exactly.
The horse is the athlete in the situation.
You just gotta hold on.
You gotta hold on to the motherfucker.
That's where the other athlete have to come in.
Yeah, you gotta have some upper body strength or something.
You gotta be coordinated.
It's crazy.
That is
right, you're not wrong.
hilarious.
But damn.
Nigga fly off that motherfucker.
Alright, let's make this the last topic and then we gonna get out of here, Mo. They say Bow Wow scammed a little girl, yeah.
Well, go ahead.
They said some little girl hit him up for a verse. I think they said about $15,000 he charged them. They sent it through. Never got the verse.
Are you sure this was?
I was about
really
to say,
Bow Wow?
Bow Wow came out and said, it's always been these type of scams. People contact people saying they somebody, but they really not.
You probably shouldn't even really be me talk about this.
Yeah, but it was fucking hilarious to me, bro.
Well, that's funny.
Cause of course they gonna sue Bow Wow because it's Bow Wow. If this anybody else, you try to get in contact with him type shit. But y'all gonna sue Bow Wow because he like a little punching bag and shit. It's kind of fucked up.
Nah, I mean, I feel like...
And they sent it on Cash App, bro. Artists
obviously a scam.
Artists is not telling you to send the Cash App.
Obviously, Bow Wow ain't got shit to worry
So
about.
this could be a lesson to people, bro.
How you get scammed by...
I ain't gonna lie. I get emails all the time from labels, artists, whoever the fuck they say they is, and it don't really be type shit. You gotta do shit like check what email is coming from. And people don't really do that shit. Cross-reference it with the actual email to the fucking label type shit. People ain't gonna do all that shit if they get an email from a artist they may respect. They just want to geek. This motherfucker got in contact with them type shit. So I can see it happening. It's just crazy, like
Michael Jackson hit their inbox.
just gotta do your research on that shit, bro. Like before you just hop out there with a motherfucker. So yeah. Thoughts? No thoughts on it. Hope they get their money back some type of way, but Cash App, I doubt it.
It's more so just, I mean, obviously you said Bow Wow, they try to sue for him. We know that shouldn't go nowhere.
That ain't going nowhere.
It's not going nowhere. It was a scam.
And I hope he don't do no crazy shit like countersuit.
I really take the opportunity to shit. I guess, like, if you are an artist, like you just said, cross-reference your shit. Like,
make sure who you dealing with is who you dealing with.
Use common sense. If you don't have that level of common sense, all right, that's one thing. But an artist on the level of Bow Wow stature is not having you Cash App of anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not likely how that's gonna go down. Yeah. And then now, like, y'all ain't never even met in person yet. It's just Cash App.
Not a FaceTime, no nothing.
Like, you ain't talked to his manager, no representation, nothing in person or on FaceTime, like you just said, none of that.
This Bow Weezy.
At least even like an Instagram DM, you can click on the page and see if it's the official page or email. Anybody can make a Bow Wow at Gmail.
And literally anybody in the world can do that. You know what I'm saying?
Put a number on it and you think it means something.
You could,
Bow Wow,
you could say on your page, I want to work with Bow Wow. Somebody could go make a fake joint and hit you up, and you fall for it if you're not thinking that that's a possibility. That's the biggest problem with a lot of people, though. Not to take it to our community, just people in general. You think some shit is not possible, and you don't realize how simple it is. Like, somebody really
just think people wouldn't.
You think people wouldn't? Yes, the fuck they would. Like, yes, they would.
But yeah, that's everything we got time for this week, man. It's a good fucking episode, man.
Y'all go watch that movie. That's y'all homework for this week, bro. Go watch They Clone Tyrone. That's not even running ratings up. I guess it is too, but that's a good movie. And think with your open mind. Don't think with your closed mind. Like, actually watch it and think about some shit.
Watch out for E.T. too.
Yeah, oh man, the aliens.
That's all we got for y'all this week, man. Episode 174.
We out, DB.
We out this bitch.